G'day ladies and gentlemen, the Buttsman here. Hope you're doing not bad. Brand new merch drop on the 28th of July. We've got our first ever Fuck Cyclist merch. Holy shit, I am excited. And this baby, the Buttsman hoodie, it's got some fuck vegans there. The Buttsman Elisa, the good motherfucker. They got the Buttsman Jim. What do we got here? We've got Moist, we've got Fuck Soy Boys, we've got Fuck You to the Moon, and Fuck Cyclists. These are limited edition. Ladies and gentlemen, 28th of July. I'll see you there. As I have gotten older in this world, when I go to buy something, I've learned the best way to understand if that product is good is to look at the reviews. There are a lot of great reviews on a lot of great products. There are also a lot of shit reviews on a lot of shit products. But I found some of the funniest reviews on some of the most fucked products for your enjoyment, and I'd like to share them with you. Let me interrupt for 1 second. I'll tell you who has never received a 1-star review, and that is the sponsor of this video, Cards by Brammers. Cards by Brammers are your #1 stop for all of your Pokemon needs. They stock all the old school original cards. We're talking Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, and you know, if you're a fucking weirdo, Porygon and all that type of stuff. They also stock every single card ever printed, including the brand new set Chilling Reign. Not only do they stock every single card ever made, you can also buy heaps of booster boxes and packs off them. They even have the latest Japanese set Eevee Heroes, which has been insanely popular. Cards by Brammers were also kind enough to give me 3 original Jungle Set booster packs from 1999, which I just opened on my second channel with the owner of Cards by Brammers, Brammers. What a legend. They also offer live pack openings on their Facebook page, which means you can get them to open your packs, meaning that when you unpack that bad boy Charizard, all your mates can watch along and be jealous as fuck. I've done heaps of openings with Cards by Brammers, and they are a great bunch of guys. He's a young man with a young family and a great business to get behind. They also hold weekly pack battles where you compete against each other, and whoever gets the sickest pulls gets a special prize at the end. Make sure you follow them on Facebook right away, and also make sure you visit their website, where right now this is the biggest discount of any Pokemon store in the world. If you use the code BUTTSMAN, you will get 20% off. That's insane. If you're into Pokemon, this is the place that you should be going for all your Pokemon needs. Brammers is a great guy, he's a great mate of mine, and I think we should support him. Now, back to the video. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you on a tour of the most ridiculous humans, their minds, and their fucking stupid reviews. Strap yourself in. First we have this one up. I don't know why it was recommended to me, but we'll go with it. Interesting, double hold, soft silicone ring, more powerful, longer delay men's weapon. Basically, it's a tube that you stick your old fella into, and don't be silly, wrap your willy, you stick your dick in there, and it keeps it hard for you. If you're struggling to get it up, if you had too many beers, too many pingers, or you're getting old, or you're just ugly. Exquisite and compact, it can be carried around and is very convenient to store. That's what I look for in a cock ring. But unfortunately, I was about to buy this product just now, just in the middle of the video. But one-star review ruined it all. A pointless purchase, he says. Product arrived very promptly to Brisbane. However, that's where the good news ends. The product is completely useless. Far too stretchy and supple. I'm above average in size. 8.75 inches and 5 inches in girth. Fucking righto, big dick. You're just fucking showing off. Why don't you use one of these, huh? Next time to get your dick hard, you fucking big bully. But this product still fits far too loosely, which is contrary to what this type of penis ring should be. Therefore, don't use fucking therefore. You're reviewing a cock ring, sir. This is not a scientific review. You're reviewing a fucking cock ring. But to blow your mind, Shane wasn't alone. There was also Brent. Big bad Brent gave it 5 stars, and in Brent's profile, it also contains his fucking picture. So Brent, either you've got big balls, a big cock, or you just don't give a fuck, but you're reviewing cock rings with your face out there for everyone to see. You're fucking insane, mate. Moving on. Spendeel banana slicer, easy handle banana slicer cutter, fruit scissors, creative cutter for vegetable kitchen, accessory tools. Okay, this is fucked from the outset. No one needs to cut up bananas like this. This is ridiculous. That's what knives are for. Why would you need to ever do this? I mean, it might be a healthy tool if you're someone like Lorraine Bobbitt. If you don't know who Lorraine Bobbitt is, she cut her husband's cock off. But there's one amazing review from this person. 3 out of 5 stars, this one. It does cut slices, however, Being made of extremely hard material, the handle cuts into your thumb and finger. It needs to be made of a softer material for the handles, or at least some kind of padding. No way you could cut up heaps of bananas to dehydrate them or freeze them due to the hard handles. I only got about a third way through of cutting up a box of bananas and my thumb was really sore, and oh my god, why don't you use a knife, you fucking idiot? Bananas are so supple, right? You can just snap them. You can karate chop them. There's 1,000 other ways to cut bananas. I could use my big toe to cut bananas quicker than the fucking Banana Slicer 5000. It's fucking stupid. Fuck you all to the moon. The KJV Holy Bible Giant Print Size Edition, dark brown faux leather with thumb index and ribbon marker, red letter King James Version. The Holy Bible. This should be good. 1 star from JJ1. No red letters.
Okay, I'm waiting for the punchline.
That's the review. That's the entire review. He gave it 1 star because he didn't like the color of the font. Natural Harvest, a collection of semen-based recipes. Come on. 3 out of 5 stars. Not enough cum. Wow. That was actually my review. Recipes didn't incorporate enough semen for my taste. I hate to be a stickler, but couldn't you just add more? Does it really matter what the recipe says? It's like adding another little bit of sugar or another pinch of salt. Just drop another load in, bruh. Another 1 star review from the United States. Wouldn't know if I liked it because they haven't received it yet. It's coming. The CKH male chastity belt, chastity pants, steel ring pants, chastity lock stainless steel pants, safety repair treatment pants, T-pant to panty type with anal plug. Ooh. They just snuck that in there. That looks like the most uncomfortable thing to sit in all of human history, and I've been on a Jetstar flight. Who the fuck is buying a male chastity belt? I'll tell you who. Adam. Not working, no refund offered. Item arrived in several pieces. That is definitely not what you want. If you're gonna wear a chastity belt and shove an anal plug up your ass, you want it to arrive whole so you can just slip it on straight away. None of this IKEA put it together yourself bullshit. Can't figure out how to put it together. Still haven't got my refund despite being promised one. You know what? At this point, if you put together a chastity belt that also incorporates an anal butt plug, and you decide that you need that $35 back because you don't really like the product, I think you need to sort of just take it as a loss. You know, don't go hunting after it. Don't call up your bank and say, mate, I bought this butt plug. It's too big. It absolutely stinks already. Someone's already used it. The chastity belt doesn't work. I keep rooting around. No, just take it as a loss and move on, Adam. Here's another 1 star review. Avoid this knob. Warning, spoilers. Only kids under 15 can find this bloke funny. If you're over 20 and like thus fool, grow up and get a life. 1 out of 10, bloke not funny. This bloke is a complete idiot, not a comedian. An hour of your life you'll never get back. Well, that's harsh. It's actually about my last 2 comedy specials. Come and see me live. But here it is. It's time for the top 3, all right? You ready for the top 3 1-star reviews? I keep lying. They're not all 1 star, but you know what I'm trying to say. The thrusting machine dildo for women. Huge dildo suction cup dildo for men. Women. Realistic thrusting for anal. Lifelike dildo thruster. Adult sex penis, sex brown gay erotic stimulation toys, which is actually the name of my next special. So watch out for that. Now, I'm assuming that if you buy the Turbo Twisting 5000, you know what you like, all right? And Christian does. It worked for only 1 day. It lasted 1 day when the battery ran out and I connected it to my computer and started to charge, but it never worked again. And when I maw the dildo around a bit, it makes contact and sort of works while I'm holding it. Not sure what's going on here, so I contacted the seller and no one ever sent me an email or an explanation to buy it, pay for it, and after that no one is responsible, not even to bother to reply. I'm sorry. But if you buy the Turbo Dicking 5064 and it's broken, if you ask the company and mention to them that it broke, they are going to assume that it broke in your ass/vag. So they're probably not going to give you a refund. I haven't worked in retail for a long time, but I think that's a general sort of rule. If it's been in the customer's ass, you don't get a refund. Number 2, the men's suspenders wrestling singlet leotard. Now, obviously, it's a marvelous piece, and this is a review from JB from Maitland. 5 out of 5 stars, and this is great. It's a verified purchase. That's good. Okay, this is the online equivalent of an end-cap impulse buy at a discount store. Saw it, intrigued by it. Don't know what the circumstances I'd wear it, but hey, so here we are. A solid review, but you know what ruins it? The fact that JB from Maitland put his fucking photos on there of him wearing the thing. Listen here, big fella. We do not need to see your cock and balls wearing this suit, okay? You do not need to do that. that is not a part of the review system. Stop it. But by far the #1 most requested review of this whole thing, and I put this question on my Instagram at @theButtsman. It was of the Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. How could you leave a bad review about gummy bears? Well, I'll tell you who did have a bad one. Luke. Luke gave it 1 out of 5 stars. And he titled it, "See You in Hell, Haribo Sugar-Free Gummy Bears." Let's dive into the story, shall we? It was my last class of the semester, and my final exam was worth 30% of our grade. After a late night study session, I felt confident, but I had to choose between sleeping in and cooking breakfast. My eyelids chose sleep. My stomach later regretted this decision, and after making several uncomfortable stomach growls, I finally decided to make a quick stop by the campus bookstore and grab a snack before my test. Since the semester was ending, everyone was at home, there was nothing on sale. Okay, Luke goes on. The only thing left was 2 bags of Haribo sugar-free gummy bears. What a great deal. I'm gonna get both of them, he thinks. He would eat 1 bag before his test and 1 afterwards. And that takes us to the classroom where we are now. As I walked to class, I gleefully chewed on those abominable little bastards, unaware of the utter mayhem that they would soon unleash upon my poor anus. I sat down at my desk. My professor informed us, due to issues with the cheating in the past, restroom breaks would be prohibited until the completion of the exam. I can feel what's about to happen here. So let's bring up some sad music. It started subtly at first, almost like a slight tingling sensation in my lower abdomen. I thought nothing of it, assuming my intestines were just doing their thing. Little did I know that my intestines were trying desperately to warn me of the horror that was on the horizon. By question 9, it happened again, but this time it was followed by a sharp pain, as if those infernal hellions have orchestrated an attack upon my colon. I fought to contain the groan that tried to escape from my lips. It was at this point I began to panic. Something was going horribly wrong, and I needed to get through my test before it got any worse. By question 14, my worst fear was upon me. The Satan bears were burning hot, liquid dark magic crushed against my anal sphincter like a tidal wave. I was able to clench the hatch just in time, but those relentless toxic bears beat against it like the orcs beating down the doors in Helm's Deep. I knew I wouldn't be able to do so much as shift my seat without risking a breach. At this point, nothing mattered except expelling this ungodly presence from my bowels. With 15 questions left, I quickly wrote C for every answer and ran out of the classroom. My professor yelled something, but I was too preoccupied with the volcanic eruption that needed to take place before I could find sweet relief. I burst into the restroom like the Kool-Aid man, and behold, their handicap stall was empty. Sun rays from the adjacent window shone upon it as if it was a gift from God himself. I actually had a similar sort of thing with magnesium. I was taking too many magnesium supplements and had to do the biggest shit of my life at a nightclub, and every toilet was closed. I ended up doing it out the front of a McDonald's. Anyway, long story short, it took 0.5 seconds to undo my belt buckle, pull down my pants, and finally relax my weary buttocks on the toilet seat. It took absolutely no effort to expel this demon. This story is actually the inspiration behind the next Conjuring movie. Almost immediately, the floodgates of hell were opened, and the damned liquefied souls of an entire bag's worth of gummy bears cried as they burned through the sphincter and into the watery abyss below. I have never felt such simultaneous relief and anguish in my life. The power of Christ compels you. After 30 more minutes of this, I immediately went home, dug a hole in the backyard, and buried the remaining gummy bears. I leave with this: do not, I repeat, do not eat these spawns of Satan. Not only did they cause me to fail my final test, but the anguish I experienced is something I wouldn't wish upon my worst enemy. The only place these forsaken hell bears belong are buried deep below the earth's surface. And if that's not the best review of all time, fill me full of gummy bears and let me shit myself. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've got a better one, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll make another video just for everyone on Buttsman Premium. And if you haven't joined Buttsman Premium, the link is in the description down below. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. Toodaloo. Bye.
Hit it, boys.
G'day, you good motherfuckers. How are you?